Grocery shopping has become such a hassle for me because all of the prices are way too much for literally everything. Like, I remember Milano cookies being like $3, and nowadays they're like 6 or 7, so literally double. That's part of the reason why I like going to Publix, because they always have some sort of BOGO deal on a bunch of different things that I actually want to buy, which makes it me feel slightly less guilty about buying all of those things that aren't like absolutely essential for me to buy. Although I have to say, paying $6 for 2 when I could have gotten 2 for 3 just a few years ago still does not feel that great. I really like going grocery shopping, going thrifting, trying new foods, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And if you're into any of that, feel free to follow along for more content like this. Also, like this video so that I know, what is your favorite grocery store to go to? Because I honestly kind of have a few different ones that I like to rotate around. For example, I like going to Publix for all of their different like BOGO deals, and they also have a really amazing deli which I really like to go to. Their chicken tender subs are literally the best thing ever. If you've never had one, definitely plan a trip to like Florida or something and get a pub sub. You can do other things too, like go to Disneyland, but make sure that the key of your trip is to go to Publix and get a chicken tender sub. That's how good they are. I really like going to Walmart for like there's cheaper store brands, and you like having things that Publix doesn't necessarily sell or doesn't have the best deals on. I like going to Aldi because they tend to have slightly better prices than even Walmart, and their grocery items that are like from their own private label tend to be really nice and quality, although I have to say that their produce is a little bit sus. So I don't know if I would recommend the produce, but in terms of like chips or cookies or like juices, it is pretty decent. So I kind of, go through those 3 whenever I'm visiting my parents. Whenever I'm living in my normal place, I like to go to like Freddy's or Kroger. Safeway is a really good one. Walmart is basically a national brand, so that one's of course a staple. I really like going grocery shopping, can you tell? So it's just something that I have recently thought about. Like, I don't think I have a favorite one. It's just like you go to different places for different things, and that's basically the only way that you can actually afford groceries these days. I was looking at these candies because they were buy one get one, and I really like chocolate, especially chocolate with almonds in it, and unfortunately they only had a single packet left of the chocolate with almonds. Luckily, because this was a Publix, I managed to get at least one at half off, as opposed to not being able to take advantage of the deal. But it was still very sad to me because I wanted more than just one. I also was going to get some of those Unreal bars, but they only had 8 bars in that packet, and it was $6. I was like, I do not have that kind of cash. So I kept it moving, kept looking at the different deals. Anybody else kind of go to a grocery store and do that? Just kind of peruse through and look at what kind of deals they have. For example, I saw that they had this like weird little chocolate thing. It's like those fancy chocolates. Do you guys remember those? They had like Ferrero Rochers, and they were covered in gold foil. I used to think they were so fancy, but they were only $9 and like way too expensive for what it was, so I didn't get it. And then I saw that they had these donuts. I really like the chocolate donuts from this brand, but I didn't see any, so I didn't get it. I haven't been seeing the chocolate donuts from any of these brands recently, so I'm like, is there a chocolate shortage, or like, are people buying up all the chocolate donuts? What is going on? I might have to expand my horizons and try a different kind of donut, because I haven't been able to find my chocolate donut, and it's so sad to me. I don't like powdered donuts though, so I will not be trying that. I might try the caramel one though. That did sound pretty good. And I was looking at the juices. I stopped drinking juice like over a decade ago because it's just sugar water in my opinion, unless you get like the kind of expensive like Evol, or I don't know how to pronounce it, or like Naked Juices, like something that's a little bit more high end. But I don't really like juice in general, so to me it wasn't that big of a loss, and it has saved me quite a bit of money actually, since I'm not spending my money on like expensive juices and I just drink water basically. And then I was taking a look at all of their meats. I don't know if I'm the only one who does this, but I just like going to the meat section in a grocery store and taking a look at everything that they have to offer. I don't know how to cook meat though. I have mentioned this in different videos of mine, but I am learning how to cook. Right now, I'm just trying to focus my efforts on learning how to cook vegetables and like fruits and stuff, because I feel like that is probably healthier for me, and I can figure out how to like get protein in different ways. I really like using tofu and like nuts in a bunch of my food so that I am getting adequate amounts of protein, but I'm not risking like salmonella from eating undercooked meat. And then I was looking at the different kinds of produce. Publix produce is some of the best produce I have literally ever seen. The only thing is that it does tend to be a little bit expensive, so I don't really like buy that kind of produce. I really like buying frozen like veggies and stuff. It saves me prep time and it's so much easier. Plus, I read online that they're actually like healthier for you because they're flash frozen, so like they preserve their vitamins or something. I don't know, that might be copium, but I take it to heart and I'm like, I'm being healthier by eating these like fresh-ish frozen vegetables. I don't know, am I being crazy? I probably am. And then I kind of like through all of this. Publix was so busy on this day. I was like, what is actually going on? I also saw that they had these pumpkin pies as well as these sweet potato pies, and I love pumpkin pies so much. It's my favorite pie. Don't at me, but I don't like apple pie that much, so pumpkin pie is like my jam. I love the custardy feeling. And I noticed that they were either like in the middle of restocking or just like going through a lot of, I don't know, problems with keeping up stock, because a lot of their shelves were kind of empty. And then I took a look at their like holiday section and I didn't really see anything that was that important. I was going to customer service because I needed to tell them this, what happened with my chocolates, and explain to them that I need the packet of chocolate that I did have for half off, which they luckily did give me it for half off, but I wish that I had managed to find another one of the chocolates that I did like, because I really do want 2 of those. It's okay though, I probably don't need 2 chocolates. And then I kind of was looking through the aisle again just to make sure that I hadn't missed anything. This is the pet aisle. I saw that the candy aisle had way too many people in it. So that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!